Okay, everybody, here's now a little flower house in its total finally bloom. And I'm going to give you a slow walkthrough about this whole situation here since the last footage we have seen from April the 16th, I believe. And here's unbelievable, something you don't see very often. We got our moms here in full swing. And it's, by the way, October 22nd that we got our tropical plants still in full bloom here, still trying to get a little better grip on this whole situation weather-wise. We just went to 2 cold, freezing temperature nights the nights before, and everything seems to be still hanging on pretty tight. And today is Saturday, October the 22nd, and it's not so bad compared to the footage we've seen the last time from April the 16th with Peggy making the final adjustments to plans, and you see how little that was at that time, how little the month were actually coming out. They're now in the 3rd year, and just that they were now just in the first full bloom here, but this is the 3rd year from them coming back. Here's another shot towards that, and some rose bushes here coming back again. This, the bigger the brighter here. This is all comparison to the first footage we shot this year at April 16th. And this has now getting all my hopes up so far that this is going to be the full bloom now. It was so hot during the summer parts this year. At one point in time, everything was just dried out and couldn't really present itself. It's like having school reunion pictures and trying to figure out how everybody comes to smile. And I now decided before we start coming up and setting up for Halloween to make this little 360. Here we have another set of the months. And some other little fellas that have been hanging in tight. Most of the flowers here, we'll see them probably coming back next year. Like you see these rose bushes right here. And they have now shown their finest picture, very sarcastically so to speak, in a time where it's normally the end of time for flowers. And most of them are still showing buds, showing blooms. And temperature now rises steady here in the mid-60s, almost like perfect weather for those little buddies. And for people who know our backyard a little better, they'll be surprised. We have another gazebo here, and it also shows off a couple of plants here. They also did pretty good by surviving the first frost. Hanging there back in the shades. And they seem to be also having a good time right now going through this cold weather here. Back in the shade we got some more of those hanging pots. And the best part actually sits right here. They have been presenting themselves quite good all the summer around and still doing very fine in these later parts of spring going into winter. And a little bitty pride and joy here of the house in the 4th year, I believe, 3rd or 4th, is this rose bush. For our little bitty buddies, they kind of like struggled all summer long, and it's hard to believe that they're looking at their best right now. As you see them now, almost look like they were just planted compared to the last footage on April the 16th, when we just have put them in. And all summer long, in those hot temperatures, we have gotten hardly no buds out of those buddies. And now they're just blooming back, category rise and shine, showing their best, so to speak, one more time. Yeah, it's a little rhyme for us. And it looks like Creed is going to give us a little action right now. That was not part of the program. 2 more hanging pots on the side. And they were all pretty hanging good all summer long. And another surprise show-off are these 2 more rose bushes right here at the side of the house, which again have been showing pretty dead leaves for the most part this summer. And are now completely showing off one more time and survived even the first frost. These bushes at one point in time had been blooming some kind of a pink-white color. We're coming now to the front of the house, left-hand side. And these took one more little ditch. They were blooming in a also pink and white color. And one of our other rose bush right here. And as you compare to the April 16th footage, which has also now been uploaded, quite a miraculously take. And I'm going to give us one more close-up from our tropical plants to see those little blooming buddies here, still coming out, more buds here in the back. And right in front of ourselves we see our mums. Same to the right, full swing. And a little close-up to our little tropical bloom, which is probably going to have its final week before we're going to lose it completely. Either we might bring it into the house or losing due to the frost. And this is no joke, because here you see that we're so ready for fall. Because you see our little pumpkin buddy sitting right here. One of our corner flower pots that you saw at April 16th, just barely getting started and showing off in the final bloom. Far to the back. More pots, more greens, more of the pumpkins. And glad to have it done in less than 12 to 14 minutes here, so I can still show off the little bit behind the scenes flower footage. And this actually concludes the section right here of our flower house. Totally 360. And this was it. Thanks for watching.